All right, so now I'm going to talk a little bit about chapter 21 and business statistics. And really, there's only 5 things that we're going to be covering in this chapter. And there's a lot more that we could have done, but I didn't choose to do because I feel like you guys already have a lot of material to remember in an 8-week class. So I went ahead and limited this down to these topics. So we're going to be looking at the mean, the median, the mode, and then range or frequency range. So hold on, everybody, just a second. Sorry about that. I had a little somebody asked me a question. So we're going to look at the mean, the median, the mode, and the range of a set of numbers. And so statistics, of course, deal with data, and it's data that you've collected. It could be sales data, it could be number data, it could be percentages data. You know, you might want to take a series of 10 years worth of your current ratio or whatever, current asset ratio or whatever, and you want to run a mean on it. What is the average? Or you want to run the median on it, etc. So this can be very useful in figuring out or how many customers you had to come in and what were their ages. And there's a lot of different applications for statistics in business, and especially when it comes to marketing and all the rest. So all we're going to do is learn how to find this information, and it's not very difficult at all. All of them are very simple. So the first one is mean, and basically the mean is the same thing as saying the average. So all you're going to do is average the data set up, right? Now in this case, I gave you a little bit of a difficult one because there's 2.6, can't even get a point in there, and then there's 1.6, and then there's 2.8, and there's 3.7, and then there's 2.8. And so what we're asking for is what is the mean of all those numbers, and you would just add them all up on a calculator. In this case, where is my calculator? I'll go ahead and use mine. I don't think you can see can you guys see my calculator on the screen or no?
No, Professor.
I don't know why it doesn't show you, but 2.6 plus 1.6 plus 2.8 plus 3.7 plus, did I do 2.8 twice? 2.8. Might have did it twice by accident. So 13 by 5 is the total. And then I'm just going to divide that by how many there was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers, right? So 13 by 5 divided by 5. Oop, I multiplied it by divide. 13.5, I keep doing that. Divided by 5 equals 2.7. So what is the mean of that data set? 2.7 is the mean. It's just the average, right? Same thing with down the bottom here. If you just add all these up, so 324, 553, 179, 213, 423, add them all up. And then you're going to divide it by how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, divided by 13. So whatever the number is divided by 13 will give you your mean. Or same thing as saying average. So you guys know how to do that, right? I don't need to spend too much time on that. That's pretty much the mean. Median is exactly what it says. What is the middle? What is the middle number of a data set? What is the medium or middle number? So then this is average. This is middle. What is the middle number? So here we have a set of data, and you might want to put them in order. So you have 101 is the highest one. Then you have 81. And then you have 79. Then you have 76. Then you have 54. Then you have 42. Then you have 33. Then you have 29, and then you have 12. So there's your data set. You put it in order. Now you just need to find the middle number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's 9 of them, right? So the middle one is going to be 4 and 4, right? Or no, actually, I'm sorry, that's perfect. The middle one is 54. So that is your mean, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the middle number is 54. That is your median. That's all you need to do. Now, the next number set, I actually did it. I did it where I used an even number. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 numbers in this set. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to put them in order. So 67. And then the next highest one is 52, then 50. Or no, sorry, 51. 52, 51, 50. Then it's 44, 35, 23, and 18. So sorry, so sorry. All right, so what is the middle number? That's not a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these two are the middle numbers. Because there's 2 of them, I don't have an actual middle. I need to add them together. So that would be 94, and I need to divide it by 2. So 94 divided by 2. So I added them, and then I'm going to divide them by 2 equals 47. So 47 in that case is my median. So when you have an odd number of numbers, it's always going to be the middle number. If I have an even number, I have to add the 2 in the middle together and then divide by the 2, and that's going to give me my median. So that's medium and mode. Or excuse me, that's medium and mean. And now we're going to look at the other 2, which is mode and range. And these ones are really simple as well. So mode, all mode is which one is the most often in a data set. So if I look here at this set of data, I have, it's going to be hard, but I have, let's see, I have 10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 10s. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 20s. I have 1, 2, 3 55s. And I have 1 65. I have 1 85. And I have 1 125. So which one do I have the most of? 10. So that's my mode, is a 10. Now this might be like maybe you're doing a scoring on a test or scoring on some quality assurance thing you're doing and you keep getting 10s. Well, 10 would be your mode. That would be kind of the one that's most common, right? So that's the same thing here. So here, well, we have a mode of all these numbers here. So we have, there is no mode. I think I used the wrong one, but there is none. Because none of them are duplicated, are they? So there is no mode. And that would be the answer. None. Now, sometimes you have, I think Bhavna was pointing out that one of the questions she did had the same amount of 8s as it had of 9s. So what would be your mode? 8 and 9. And I originally said, no, you split them, but I was thinking more of the medium. No, on the mode, you don't. It's 8 and 9. So what is my mode? 8 and 9. So if they're both the same. All right, range is, all you're doing in range is you're finding the highest number and the lowest number. You're finding what's the range between the two. So in this case, our highest number of this data set here looks like it is 369. And then what is my lowest number in this data set? Looks like it is 349, right? So what is my range? 20. That's my range. Pretty simple. Same with the next question. So what's my highest number in that data set? It's 196. What is my lowest number in that data set? Oh, it looks like 11. Right? So I would do that. So what is the difference between the two? It is 185. That is my range. Does that make sense? So these are all super simple, in my opinion. The last thing that we'll look at is what we call a frequency distribution chart. Let's see, where did I have that one? Must be the first one I did. Oh, here it is. All right. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this one's asking you to just make a frequency distribution. It's telling you to do so with intervals of $10 each. So assuming that this data set of numbers is $10, up to $10. So in other words, they're in dollars. So there's $14, $19, $55. So they want you to make a data set. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to do 0 through $10. And then you're going to do $11 to $20. Then you can do $21 to $30. Then you're going to do $31 to $40. What's our highest one? Doggone it, $41 to $50. I'm doing it like the English do. 51 to 60. And then 61 to 70. And then what's our tallest one's 90. So 71 to 80. And then 81 to 90. And then 90 to 91 to 100. We'll stop. I don't think any of them are over 100. All right. So all they're asking you is how many of each. So how many are $0 to $10? 0. How many are from 11 to 20 to 20? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. How many? And you can do it with numbers. You can do it with slash dashes. So the way that they probably prefer that you do it, I'll just do it that way, is you would just go through the data set and go, where does 14 go? 14 goes here. Where does 19 go? 19 goes here. Where does 55 go? 55 goes here. Where does 47 go? 47 goes here. Where does 44 go? 44 goes here. Where does 39 go? 39 goes here. Where does 22 go? 22 goes here. Where does 71 go? 71 goes here. Where does 35 go? So you would just go through the whole list and you would add it to each category: 64, 22, 88, 78, 16, 88, 37, 29, 71, 74, 62, 54, 59, 18, 93, 49, 74, 26, 66, 75. So which is the most? Is the between 71 and 80. I had 6. So that's a distribution. Now this is beneficial because you might want to run, you can run averages or means on the grouped data, the 5, 6, all these numbers, that 4 from 11 to 20, the 4 from 21 to 30, the 3 from 30 to 41, those would be new data that you could find the average of. So we do the same thing with the dollar values below. I don't know if I should do it because it looks like a lot, but this one says to construct a sales receipts into 6 classes equaling 4 to 4.99, 5 to 5.99, etc. So the lowest dollar is 4. So we'll do 4 to 4.99. And then we'll do 5 to 5.99. I'm going backwards. I should do it the other way, but anyway, 6 to 6.99, 7 to 7.99, 8 to 8.99, and then I'll squeeze in 9 to 9.99. I don't think, yeah, there's actually one in there. So again, just do the same thing. So what falls within each category? So there's one here, 560 would be here, 495 would be there, 670 would be here, 540 would be here, 715 would be here, 645 would be here, 825 would be here, 760 would be here, 625 would be there, 550 would be here, 490 would be there, 760 would be here. You're just going through and you're just adding it to each one until you have them all accounted for in a category, and then you're done. That's all you need to do. Now, if there is another step, you can create a histogram. You can create a thing that looks like this, where you have the dollar value here and you have the quantity here, and then you would make like a histogram that looks like this, based off of the different amounts. That makes sense? And you can take that data and do it that way, but we're not doing that in this class. So anyway, that's pretty much all you need to do on those kinds of problems. Any questions on any of that?